Good evening, everybody. So, it is a little past 11 p.m. on a Wednesday evening. Satoshi and I we had a really nice dinner. Had a pretty productive day personally. It wasn't too bad. My throat still hurts. And I guess that's what I want to talk about. As many of you guys know, I've had a sore throat for about 3 weeks now, which is, I think it's the first time in my whole life that I went 3 weeks without, going to a doctor for a sore throat. It's pretty bad. And obviously, I don't have the fever anymore. It's just this sore throat. And it's so annoying. And yeah, I guess that's what I want to talk about today because it's just really, really annoying. But hello, everybody. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm here in the living room by myself. I was actually going to live stream in my bedroom, but my bedroom is really messy right now. And so I thought, okay, this is better. Satoshi's in the bed in the other room. We're still not sleeping in the same room, just to be safe. So we're still in separate rooms, but yeah, listen. So I've had this sore throat. My whole thing started with a sore throat about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I had a sore throat when I woke up, and then by the afternoon, I had a fever of 38.9 degrees, which is, I think that's like almost 100 degrees in Fahrenheit. I'm not exactly sure. And then I had a fever for 3 days, and then my fever broke around the fourth or fifth day. I don't remember anymore. And during that time, we called the hospital, we called the center where we're supposed to call before we go see a doctor, and both of the places said, no, you should just stay home because you don't have anything, you don't have the serious symptoms, so it's fine. And so I thought, okay, I'll rest a little bit more. So I ended up resting for 2 weeks in my room, isolated, and then now it's my third. 3 weeks has passed, and my throat is still sore, and it actually started to become even more painful about 3 days ago. And I was contemplating whether or not I should call again because once again we're not allowed. They're not accepting any walk-ins at any clinics here in Japan because of the coronavirus. So yeah, we called again today. Satoshi called for me because I really felt that I needed something for my throat. The other day I was talking to you guys about my throat, and a lot of you guys said I should get some antibiotics. That's all I want, really. But um, so we called the clinic in my neighborhood, and they said, can you please call the center first and see what they said. So we had to call the clinic, and we explained to them what was going on, and I felt like my tonsils are swollen, and when I swallow, it hurts, and the pain kind of keeps me up at night. So can I have something? And they ended up telling me, no, they can't do anything, and if I could please just stay home for now. So once again, I wasn't able to go to the doctor or get any medicine. Well, I did get some medicine. I had to go pick up just off the shelf medicine for my throat. This is the strongest thing for my throat that's available without a prescriptions. But the thing is that I've been taking this for um 2 days now, and it's not working. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem to be working at all. I mean, I guess the good news is that I'm not dead and I'm not getting any worse. My throat is worse, which is why I started drinking this, but um yeah, I'm just scared that it's going to get worse, and I feel like the doctor won't see me unless I come down with something more serious. So it's kind of annoying, and it's weird how we're not allowed to go in to see the doctor now unless you're super super sick. So isn't that strange? It's super frustrating. Yeah, it's super frustrating. A1, yeah, I'm okay. It's just my throat. And um yesterday, during the live stream when we were doing the live food review, towards the end, I don't know if maybe some of you guys noticed, but I wasn't feeling too well like towards the end of the live stream. And that's the other thing. Like in the evening, like after 7 p.m., I start to feel kind of really tired. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because my throat hurts all day long and I'm just like trying to forget about it. But by the time 7 o'clock comes around, 7 p.m. comes around, I very fatigued and tired and I just want to sleep. And so that's what happened to me yesterday during the live stream towards the end. It wasn't really the beer or anything. It was just the fact that suddenly I felt like sleeping and I was so tired. So I don't know. I don't know. It's so frustrating. It's really frustrating for me. Thank you, Carrie. Yes, I am gargling with salt water. So, but I mean, I've been gargling with salt water for I think like 10 days now. And now when I gargle with salt water, it actually stings my throat because my throat something, I don't know. So I even explained that to the doctor, and still the answer was no. So maybe I have to come down with a high fever again. I don't know, in order for them to see me. But it kind of sucks. But once again, I mean, at least things. I guess things could be worse, and um, yeah, I guess things could be worse. It's funny. Satoshi was really angry about the fact that they said no. He called for me, and he's the one that called. And it was his third time, and he was like, what use is, they can't even do their jobs now, and he was really mad. And I told him to calm down. That's okay. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe I have to come down with a fever. Like seriously. But I really do hope that my throat gets better. It's just it's not getting any better, and it's already yeah, past the 3 weeks mark. I'm going on my fourth week with a sore throat, and it's not the type of sore throat you get like when you catch a cold. It's definitely, I can feel it in my tonsils, and when I touch it, it's a little bit tender. Oh well, sorry about that. Sorry, I am um just I can't even think anymore. Um, yeah, and today Satoshi and I, we were supposed to film a video for Saturday, at home. We were gonna order pizza, deliver. We were gonna film all this, and I was just too tired. I was just too tired, and I don't know. Like I just wasn't in the mood. My throat was hurting me, and I just wasn't in the mood. And so I apologized to him, and so we just ordered food from uh, Uber Eats. Had Indian food, and called it a night. But that's it. um Mindy's mom, do you have white spots on your tonsils? I do not. I don't have white spots. I don't have white spots. I checked it because I remember you told me to check it earlier today. So no white spots. I actually don't see anything. I don't know. Did the doctor at the what screening center tell you anything about the symptoms and what it means in terms of if you have it or not? Well, um, no, well, they do ask us questions, and basically, if we don't have any respiratory symptoms, like, have a hard time breathing, um, anything like that, yeah, we're not allowed to go into hospitals at the moment. Yeah. Hello, Dark Paracord. So, having a sore throat is an immune response to block and isolate potential threats. It's a good thing, so if possible, let it heal naturally. Anti-inflammatory is medicine is a big no. Okay, so meaning that I shouldn't take medicine? Lily, not even a regular doctor's office. No, 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 we're not allowed to. I live in a neighborhood, and we have we have um ear nose throat doctor. We have I think three clinics. We have dentists. We have a we have a couple of dermatologists. We have many types of clinics just in my area where I usually go. And yeah, the ENT specialist campaign, that's the place we called today. And they told me, they said no, and they told me to call the call center to see what can be done. And so they basically told me no. Yeah, isn't that interesting? West Nebraska, dude, you're not allowed to go to the doctor either. Isn't it frustrating? So it's frustrating, huh? Rebecca, they should test for Mona if you're tired and sore throat. Hello, Glamour by Liz. Yes, they should. It's just that they won't allow me to go. They don't allow anyone to go right now. Sorry, right now they are only I don't know who they're taking. I guess people who I have no idea. I don't know who's allowed to go right now. But I think if I don't know, it's confusing. I really don't know. But yeah, I called 3 times already, and yeah, so we'll see. I'll wait a few more days and see what happens. And if I get better, that'll be good. If I get worse, I guess the good thing is that maybe they'll see me. But if I stay the same, it's just annoying. Because like I said, I have a hard time like swallowing without any pain. But I guess the sort of good news is the numbers of coronavirus cases in Tokyo is not really increasing. It's not increasing anymore. It's kind of stable, but who knows? It's only been stable for about, I think, the last 4 days. It hasn't really, it's going like this, and it's like this and like this right now, but it's not going up like we expected. But who knows? And Kempe, it's not increasing because they are not testing. Exactly, exactly. And everybody knows that. So, obviously, because they did not test me, obviously, right? Even with my fever and my sore throat, because I didn't have anything else. So there must be more people like me. So I'm pretty sure that they're not testing that many people. They're not really. The good thing is that, I mean, television, they don't lie to us here in Japan, and so we do know, and they do report that how many tests they did that day in each city. And in Tokyo, obviously they're not testing that many people. And apparently the reason why they're doing it is that because they don't want the hospitals to get overwhelmed. Like I mentioned to you guys yesterday, that the hospital in our neighborhood, there was a cluster of infections just a couple of days ago, really just down the street, of 92 people. And so they had to close down that hospital. And then the hospital right next door, there were 5 people that were infected. So, you know, scary. It's kind of scary. But anyway, I talked to my mother today. I called her. It's been about 10 days since I last talked to her. And yeah, she's doing fine. I'm a little bit worried because, she says she's bored, which can't be helped. But she's bored, and she's not really eating much because, number one, she doesn't really eat the kind of food that the rest of the family eats. She only likes Japanese food, and they haven't been able to go shopping. So she says, there isn't anything in the house that she likes to eat. So I would like to send her something, and so most likely I will. But so that was a little bit worrying for me. And then she is tired every day, she says, from around afternoon, most likely from the treatment that she had. She said that's supposed to be one of the side effects. So hopefully it's just that. Yeah. But it was nice to talk to her. Yeah, it was nice to talk to her. Yeah, and Simply Jean, I'm not sure if you still have Airmail, exactly. So that's the thing. So that's what we are going to find out tomorrow. We went to the post office today. We walked by the post office because we wanted to ask to see if they did have airmail, and there was a huge line that extended outside the post office and with no social distancing, and so we thought no, 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 no. So we decided not to. But anyway, so that's what's happening here in Tokyo. Yes, A1, packages can take forever to get somewhere. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Hello, Erin. Uh yes, yes, yes. Um North Island, New Zealand, and more cases. So anyway, guys, how is it where you guys are right now, huh? How are things where you live? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Is it stable? How is it? You know, it's weird because I've recently gotten emails and texts from people that I haven't heard in years. They live in Tokyo, and it's interesting because they just wanted to know how I'm doing. It was nice to hear from them. It's funny sometimes. You have to wait until something like this happens to get in touch with people again. It's interesting, but that was very nice. Right, New York is a mess. I know, Val. Are you in New York? And once again, I mean, yeah, every time I watch the news about New York, my heart just breaks. It's just so heartbreaking for me. Kempe, you're gonna die from overworking. No, are you still overworked, my friend? West Nebraska just starting to spread to the inner US. Gosh, gosh. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please stay safe. Kat says, I have more people coming near me in shops now than ever before. What kind of shop do you work at? Um, here in Japan right now, the supermarkets, now they have this plastic film in front of the cashiers now to protect the cashiers, and they have tape on the ground like in other places so that you social distance when you're waiting in line. Okinawa is getting worse. Really, Ben. Stay safe. 気をつけてね. 気をつけてください. Hello, Robin from Ohio. Um, New York City in Scarlet. Please be careful. Stay safe. Yeah. Um, Alicia, there is talk about extending self-isolation in Idaho to May or longer. Gosh. Well, please stay safe. Scarlett, I'm a healthcare worker. It's not easy. I see. Gosh. Well, Scarlett, thank you so much. I've been watching videos of healthcare workers. What they're going through, and it's just so um, you guys are definitely um, um, the ones that are risking your lives to risking your own lives to save others, and so thank you so much. I mean, yeah, it's incredible what you guys are doing. Yeah, I even think people here, like people who work at the supermarkets, because the supermarkets are considered essential businesses. I applaud the people who still work at the supermarkets as well. I know a lot of them are afraid, but hopefully it won't be too bad here in Japan. So far, it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not incredibly bad. I don't want to say yet. It's just don't know which way it's gonna go. Yeah. San Francisco Bay Area is leveling out a little bit. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Mm-hmm. Wow. Hi, Hiro-san. Have you tried drinking hot lemon with ginger and honey? Yes, I have. It does kind of help momentarily. It soothes my throat, but it's just for that moment. Um, but my throat, like it hurts. Um, I can't even. It's so hard to explain. I just wish I could just go to to the doctor so that they could check it out for me. Me Dibble, yeah, you got your chat working. I wonder what was wrong with your chat. By the way, I also wanted to let you guys know before I went to bed that we are having a live cooking show tomorrow at 1 p.m. Japan time. So that's the same time that we usually have a live stream on the weekends on Sundays. So we'll have a live. That's once again. This will be on the Tabi Eats Recipes channel. We usually put out a recipe. I have edited it, one video, but we decided that a live stream might be more fun. That way we get to spend quality time with you guys. Satoshi's already thought of a very interesting recipe. Let's see how it turns out. But yeah, he bought the ingredients today, and so yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow Japan time, we'll have that live stream. um, drink Jello as a hot drink. Okay, Jello. Okay, we don't have Jello here in Japan. The Jello brand gelatin, unless we go to an import market. So I wonder if agar agar works the same way because the Jello type of things we have here are usually made with agar, dark paraquat. I'm not sure if Japan has some, but you can try some fruit called monk fruit. Monk fruit. All right, let me look for that. I don't think we have it. We don't really have monk fruit at the stores. I don't think they sell it. I've never seen or heard of monk fruit here. Yeah. Shinichi's World. Hello, Merry Christmas. Do you want dalgona coffee, milk tea in written or in video form? It doesn't matter, but I'll definitely be making some because I have some decaf coffee crystals, and so I think I'd like to try it out. I've heard from a lot of people that it's just a trend, a trendy thing that isn't that great, but I'm just curious to try it out. Hi A1, would calling a public health help in seeing a doctor? You cannot trust a doctor, Google, or a friend's medical advice. What? Would calling a public health help in seeing a doctor? What does that mean? I'm not sure. Goma and Nori's mom, can you get throat lozenges in his ear? Yes, I have a lot of throat lozenges. I've been taking throat lozenges for 3 weeks now. Hot shower and breathing the steam to help open airways. Oh, thank you, Josh. I might try that. See, I don't really have any breathing problems. It doesn't feel like it. I cough a little bit. And the reason why I can't sleep at night, the main reason is because of the pain in my throat. I think when I swallow my saliva, it's painful, so it kind of wakes me up. So, my whole sleeping pattern is just so out of whack right now. Yeah. Sandra, I've not tried raw honey yet, so I will look for some raw honey. That's one thing I haven't tried. Yeah. Ben, Justin's doing fine. Justin is sleeping with Satoshi right now. Yeah. It's funny. Right now, Satoshi and I were sleeping in different rooms. So he goes into Satoshi's room, which is it's actually the guest room, but right now we're sleeping separately because, just to be safe, I guess. So he sleeps with Satoshi for the first part of the night, and then I think around 2 or 3 a.m. he sneaks into my room, which is our bedroom, and yeah, he sleeps in his little bed, which is in my room. Yeah. And then around 5, 6 a.m. he wakes up and he goes to Satoshi's room. He wakes him up to bake for food. So yeah, that's his pattern. uh, yeah. What I mean is, can public health direct you to where to go see? Yes. Well, actually, see, the place where we call is um like the place where they handle those kind of calls. So they are supposed to um um I guess guide you to clinics or hospitals, but they're the ones that tell me no. Yeah. So what Satoshi and I we do is we call the clinic first. So we've tried two different clinics. We tried two first, but then they always tell us to please call the center first because that's protocol. And when we do, then we're told to just stay home. So yeah, that's how it is right now. Today we actually we're very very safe because it was a nice day today and we needed to buy food for tomorrow. Um, so we wore our masks and we went down the street around here nearby because we have a lot of clinics, and at every clinic we pass by they have a sign outside that says we are not taking any walk-ins. So you have to call them first. But it seems like every time I call, they say no. Um, yeah. But I feel like they're probably just afraid that someone with the corona is gonna go in, asymptomatic person perhaps, or like light symptoms and spread it, you know, at their clinic, which has been happening here in Japan. Like I mentioned, the hospital nearby here, 92 people got infected in one day, and in addition to the clinic right next door, and this has been happening all over the country. So I get it, I understand it. But then, there's no one to take care of people who have, I guess, minor complaints like my sore throat that keeps me awake at night. Yeah. Yeah, Denisa, it's a little bit scary. They won't let me go. Yeah. It's a little bit scary because, I used to get sore throat all the time. I used to get tonsillitis. I guess maybe it's tonsillitis. Like every year when I was a kid. And I would have to go to the doctor. One time I remember my mom thought I would be okay, and so she tried to take care of me at home, and I got to a point where I couldn't swallow my saliva, and my mom took me to the hospital the next day, and the doctor actually scolded my mother for not taking me sooner. He actually said I could have died. So just remembering that from my younger days, I get kind of freaked out. I'm like, what if this is that? But it's not that bad yet. So has your tonsils ever lasted this long? No. My first time, Rebecca, is the first time I've had, my throat feeling this way for this long. Never, it's never been this long. It's the first time. Yeah. Which is why it's really weird. Hello, Annie. Um, Imenti, can't you get a prescription by phone in Japan? So we've been doing some research about that, and there seems to be some places. We found a place actually today when we're eating dinner. We're looking through the internet with the laptop, and we found a place. Um, they are mostly a what is it? Um, I think a dermatologist, I think. But they also have a section, for general things. But yeah, apparently they do online consultations. Of course, you have to pay. You have to pay with PayPal, I think, and they can give you a prescription online. So if when I wake up tomorrow, if it's much worse than today, I'll definitely do that. If it's the same, I'll wait for a few more days because that's what the center told me to do. And if it's not better, I will call them again. Yeah, I'm gonna keep bugging them. They probably don't remember me because it's never the same person. But yeah. But anyway. Dark Parker, is there any healthcare services that come to your door to screen you? No, we don't have that in Japan, unfortunately. Only in the countryside, where there are a lot of old people that live in the mountains, they do have services for those people, but not in the city. No. I have tried ginger tea. Yeah, just ran out actually. So, yeah. But anyway. But anyway, oh, Anthony, have you and Satoshi ruled out strep throat? No, I haven't ruled out anything, to be honest with you. Uh, yeah, I don't know what I have. So I guess that's the frustrating part. All I know is that it's just very uncomfortable. For some reason, it's more uncomfortable at night when I go to sleep. In the morning, I wake up and I get my day going. It's not too bad. And then it starts to get bad again once night falls. But I don't know. I don't know. And I do still have my tonsils, by the way. Yeah. Bojo Pigeon, hello. Do they have at-home strep tests in Japan? Never heard of them. I don't think we do. Hi Lily, do you have a humidifier? Yes, I do, and it's on every night in my room. But anyway, hello Ben Ben. Anyway, yeah, that's all. I just needed to lay this out and talk about it because it's just really frustrating. And yeah, that's all. That's all. I have nothing else to say. Just frustrated with my sore throat. Are my glands swollen? I don't know. All I know is that when I touch this part, it's a little bit tender. It's a little bit tender, and all I know is that it doesn't feel normal. Yeah, it doesn't feel normal. It's tender. Um, yeah, and I don't know. Like the other frustrating thing is that I don't know if I should be resting in bed. I don't know if I should, like I'm trying to get exercise in because I was in bed for a very long time. Am I not supposed to do light exercise? I really don't know. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Your glands can swell also if you have infection elsewhere. I wonder where else I have infection. So, true, but once again, I don't know because I'm not allowed to go to the doctor. Hi, Aaron, do you have a fever? I do not. I have no fever. No more. I only had fever for the 4 days in the beginning. How was the cake? Hello, Mambo. So some of you guys have seen me make that cake with the bread. Uh, Let me tell you, that was a success. I really enjoyed it. It was nice. Um, I tried it different ways. I tried it, right immediately after, well, 10 minutes after it came out of the oven. And then I tried it a little bit later when it was completely cooled down, and then I put it in the refrigerator. I tried it out of the refrigerator, and you know what? It tastes great no matter how you slice it. But it was a really good piece of cake. I do have to say that it kind of reminds me of it doesn't it's not exactly like your standard chocolate cake. It was more like it reminded me of brownie a little bit. The outside, the texture was a little bit like brownie. It has that crusty exterior. The inside reminded me more of chocolate gâteau. The French chocolate gâteau. You know what I'm talking about? But it was delicious. I really liked it, and I was surprised. I think you could make it even better if you used better quality chocolate. I used the cheapest chocolate I could find. It was so cheap. So I guess it would taste better with better chocolate. You could add, for example, cinnamon, or you could add other things to it to make it more complex. But that recipe is a keeper. I was so happy with that. Yeah. Is it a success because of the chocolate, or did the cake really work out that well? No, no, no. It's because it's the recipe, Dark Paracord. Like I just said, it was cheap chocolate. It was $1 chocolate that I used. Hi, Anthony. Can you still do one of your aerobics routines? I can. It just looks really silly in this day and age. A1, I have no idea. I don't know why. A1, all I know is that it is what it is. And uh, hello, Mel. I live in Tokyo and I rely on that site to see if my area has an outbreak or not. Oh, which site is that? Hmm. Hello, Carmen. How are you? Hmm. Merry Christmas. You're making the Kansai style okonomiyaki? I hope it turns out good. It's a pretty easy recipe, I think, right? Hello, Naoki-san from Houston. Lockdown Houston. Please stay safe. Um, is it possible to have a sore throat related to allergies? I guess it would be, but I've never really had allergies before. I have hay fever, but hay fever season is done with. I was affected pretty badly this year, but yeah, it's not hay fever season anymore. But other than hay fever and dust, I'm not allergic to anything really. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Hello, Alan. My favorite French toast topping, maple syrup and butter. Maple syrup and butter. How about you guys? So Lily, what are you guys cooking tomorrow, Shinichi? So Lily, tomorrow, I should say not we, but I should say Satoshi is making a gyoza pizza. Yes, a gyoza pizza. Probably thinking, what is that? And Justin's awake. I think I might have woken him up. So one moment. Let me just. All right, Justin, come in. All right. But gyoza pizza, that's what Satoshi's making. And it sounds delicious, doesn't it? Yeah, sounds delicious. Justin. Oh my goodness. But yeah, but that should be fun. And but anyway. Yeah, sounds yummy, doesn't it? What else? Oh, and the other thing I want to talk about, sorry, I'm all over the place, is I, I don't know how you guys do it. I know that most of you guys in other countries have been in lockdown for longer than we have. We're not really in lockdown. We are more like um, on like a requested stay at home situation. You can still take the train. The trains are working, and you can still head down to Shibuya or Shinjuku. Just that most of the department stores are closed, etc., etc. Starbucks is closed, but you can still find some shops open. Um, but parks are closed. Theme parks are closed. Movie theaters are closed. Stuff like that. So I don't know what you would do in Shinjuku if you go to Shinjuku for that matter. But gosh, I'm already kind of I'm not happy about it. I'm getting so restless, and mentally it's actually more difficult than I imagined. Um, Probably because I've been at home even before this state of emergency started because I was sick. And so I kind of had a head start. So I've been home for like a month, maybe. And, I'm still grateful because I can go out and take Justin for a walk around the block. and stuff like that. I can go to the grocery store, but it's hard. It's pretty hard, isn't it? Mel, you went to Shinjuku on Saturday. Tell me about it. How was it? You said it was a mistake. So how was Shinjuku on Saturday? I'd like to know. I only know what it looks like from television. You know, you never know if that's all you see because they only show one part at a certain time. So, hello Lynn, how are you? Um, yeah, how was Shinjuku? I would love to know. I haven't been out for so long. Hmm. Hi, Lady Murasaki. Hello, Mahune-san. Don Quixote was still open. Okay, was it busy? Were there a lot of people? Don Quixote is quite, narrow, the aisles, you know? Yeah, A1, you are totally right. A1 says, um, I have Satoshi and Justin, and it's harder being locked up totally alone. I totally agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. I do have to say, I am very fortunate that I am staying at home with Satoshi and Justin. It does make a difference, to be honest with you. Yeah. Hi, Yvette. Hello. How are you? Where are you from, Yvette? Simply Jean. I'm with you, A1. Yeah. So, yeah. I give you guys credit. I really do. Yeah. It's not easy, is it? Hmm. You know, um, one of our Singaporean viewers. Well, there's some Singaporeans here right now. But Singapore is very strict right now, and not only is it locked down, but you are not allowed to gather with more than two people unless you live in the same household. Um, so, for example, if your brother, sister, or your mother or your friend live, for example, on a different floor in the same building, you can't go and meet them uh, at all. It's against the law, and you will get fined if you do that. Is the same in Australia, Rebecca? Really? Wow, that's hard. I can't even imagine. Hmm. Simply Jean says you will be fined 300 Singapore dollars if you don't wear a mask when outside. Yes, I heard that too. That's a new one too, right? You get fined. The two-person meetup is the same here in Germany, says Anika. Is that right? Oh, goodness. Wow. Val says in Malaysia, you can have only one person in the car, not even family members. Wow. Same in the Netherlands too, Esther? Wow. So Esther, that's right. I remember you talking about it the other day. So you haven't seen Tamara and Saya, is that right? Your daughter and your daughter-in-law? 30 days in California so far. You can get fined or imprisonment thing. Wow. Goodness gracious. Chibiren, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tibalt, same in France. Really? David and Nicole. Hi, David and Nicole. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Rebecca says we can only have 2 extra people in our house. Hmm. Same in Canada. Same in Denmark. Same in UK. Wow. I had no idea. I thought it was just Singapore. I had no idea. It's the same in Canada, huh? Can you imagine, guys? Wow, 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 that is hard. Hi, 雨漏りがい、今起きました。おはようです。はい、僕はもうそろそろ寝るところなんですけどね。はい、はい。 So anyway, we'll see what happens in Japan. So yeah, Japan is not that strict. As you've seen, you've seen from one of our viewers here. She went to Shinjuku last weekend. So we're still allowed to go outside. It's just not a good idea that the TV says, the people on the news say that we shouldn't, except for essentials. So anyway, yeah, Satoshi and I think more so me. I think I'm more so afraid to go outside just because my throat has been bothering me, and so I'm afraid like, what if I don't have the virus? Because I don't know if I've had it or if I don't have it. I don't want to get it now, because obviously something's wrong with me because of my throat. My immune system might be lower or something. So I'm afraid to go out even if I'm allowed to. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm going to try and go to bed. Justin's right here. You guys want to see Justin since he came to say hello? All right. Hello, Justin. Look at that. Look at that sexy look. That that look over the shoulder look, Justin, もうお休みの時間だよ. I think he's waiting for me to take him to my room now. Justin. Yeah. The side eye, huh? He's giving you guys the eye. All right, Justin, you ready to go to bed? Ready to go to bed? Yeah? Yes? Okay. All right. So, definitely Justin telling me to go to bed. Niall, thank you so much, Niall. Really, really appreciate it. Anyway, once again, tomorrow we will have a live stream at 1 p.m. Same time as the live streams we do on the weekend on the Tabi Eats Recipes channel. Satoshi will be cooking for you guys. Hope you guys can join us. Please stay safe, everybody. Get some rest. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And thank you for listening to me babble once again. おやすみなさい。